All right, so I think I'm recording. Let's take a look at these problems that are application problems where we're using absolute value, either absolute value equations or absolute value inequalities. So here on the first day, we're just doing absolute value equations. We have the average temperature at the North Pole in January is negative 46 degrees Fahrenheit. The average temperature in June is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Write a compound inequality that represents the different temperatures at the North Pole between January and June. Okay, yeah. All right, so I'm going to use a number line to help me out here. My number line is the record temperatures in degrees Fahrenheit. The minimum that's given is a negative 46 degrees Fahrenheit, and I guess my Fahrenheit, symbol can be over here. And the maximum in June is a warm 32 degrees. All right, so we want to write a compound inequality that represents the values between here. So let's let T be the temperature in degrees Fahrenheit, and we've got negative 46 is less than or equal to T is less than or equal to 32 is our compound inequality. We can put that degree symbols in there to indicate that it's degrees Fahrenheit. Now, I like to put the minimum on the left, the maximum on the right, so that it's easy for me to just read it off of a number line. Make sure that if you're writing a compound inequality, that your arrows point in the same direction. You will never see it like this, where the arrows are pointing in opposite directions. This one's pointing to the right, this one's pointing to the left, or opposite away from the middle. I know that sometimes people may think like that, but you will never see these arrows pointing in opposite directions. You will never see the arrows pointing to the greater number. You'll never see it written like this. The arrows must point to the smaller value. Now, there is another way to write this answer, however. I don't suggest it. If you write the 32 degrees here and the negative 46 here, remember that negative 46 is smaller than 32. You would have to have the inequalities, both of them pointing in the same direction and pointing towards a smaller value. I always say this is like if I've got two people, to say that Bob is shorter than Tom is the same thing as saying Tom is taller than Bob. It's logically equivalent. Bob is shorter than Tom, or Tom is taller than Bob, is the idea here with the inequalities, that the minimum is negative 46 degrees, or the maximum is 32 degrees. Like I say, I prefer like this. So hey, I hope that helps.